of SIVC class. Today we are going to see the first chapter of mathematical methods in physics, which is nothing but paper physics first. In this chapter, the first point is introduction of complex numbers. Before the complex number, we should know some numbers. For example, natural numbers. These numbers are using for counting purpose, and these numbers are nothing but 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. There is another number, integer number. This integer number is also called whole number. Integer is a Latin word which meaning is whole. For example, 24, 4, 49 and -4, minus 2098, like these number, these are integer number. There is another number, real numbers. All the numbers, for example, 1, 7.95, 0.1, minus 0.1, 3/4, etc. These numbers are real numbers. Remember that in integer number, like 3/4 number is not included, or 7.95 number is not integer number. Now there is one more number, imaginary number. For example, 3i into 3i, I root 2 minus 12i minus i5 or 5i or i5, etc. All these numbers are imaginary numbers. Now we are going to see the complex number. What is complex number? To understand the complex number, consider a quadratic equation: az square plus bz plus c is equal to 0. Here remember that a is not equal to 0, and in this equation a, b, c, these are the constants. The roots of this quadratic number can be determined by using z is equal to minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. In this equation, the term b square minus 4ac is discriminant. Now consider one of the example, 4z square minus 20z plus 15 is equal to 0. Now to determine the square root of this equation, roots of this equation, consider this equation and determine the roots of this equation. Z is equal to 20 minus b, value of b is minus 20, therefore 20 plus minus root b square, that is square of 20 minus 4 into value of a is 4 into c, value of c is 15 upon 2 into 4, where 4 is the value of a. After solving this, we will get 20 plus minus square of 20 is 400 minus 4 into 4, 16 into 15, 240 upon 8. After solving this equation, this term we get 20 plus minus 160 upon 8. After solving this term, we will get 20 plus minus 16 into 10 upon 8. After solving this, we will get 20 plus minus 4 under root 10 upon 8. After solving this term, we will get 4 into 5 plus minus root 10 upon 8, and after solving this term, we will get 5 plus minus root 10 upon 2. From this we will get two roots. One of them is 5 plus root 10 upon 2, or 5 minus root 10 upon 2. These numbers are real and rational number. Now consider one more example. Four z square minus 20z plus 27 is equal to 0. Again, to determine the roots of this equation, use this term, and according to this term, z is equal to value of b is 20, therefore 20 plus minus under root 20 square, where 20 is the value of b, minus 4 into 4 into 27 upon 2 into 4. After solving this, we will get 432 is nothing but the product of 4 into 4 into 24. After solving this term, we will get 20 plus minus under root minus 32 upon 8. After solving this term, we will get 20 plus minus under root 16 into 2 upon 8. After solving this term, we will get 20 plus minus value of root 16 is 4 under root minus 2 upon 8, and last after solving this term we will get 4 into 5 plus minus root 2 upon 8, and after solving this term lastly we will get z is equal to 5 plus minus root 2 upon 2, and from this we will get two roots of this quadratic equation, and these roots are nothing but z is equal to 5 plus under root minus 2 upon 2, or 5 minus under root 2 upon 2. These roots are, or these numbers are neither real number, rational number, nor irrational number. So one thing should be remembered, that these roots are neither rational or irrational real numbers, because there is no meaning of minus 2, square root of minus 2. We know that square root of positive or negative integer is always positive. Therefore, the square root of negative integer cannot be found out by usual methods. When discriminant d is negative, that means b square minus 4ac, this is the discriminant, we should note it d. When d is negative, then by using the routine method it is not possible to solve this equation. So in order to solve this problem, we should have to introduce for this minus I is equal to minus 1. Square root of minus 1 is equal to I. Introduce this I, or I square is equal to minus 1. After introducing this value of root minus I, we will get the new roots, and these roots are nothing but z is equal to 5 plus I root 2 divided by 2, or 5 z is equal to another root 5 minus I under root 2 upon 2. Now these numbers are called complex number, because this number consists of real part as well as imaginary part. For example, after solving this, we will get 5 by 2 plus I into root 2 by 2, or z is equal to 5 by 2 minus I root 2 upon 2. Then see here, why these numbers is called complex number? Because this number consists of real part, that is 5 by 2, and I root 2 by 2, this is the imaginary part of this number. And we can express this complex number as z is equal to x plus I y, where x is the real part and y is the imaginary part. But note that x and y both are the real number. Due to introduction, when we introduce I in this term, this real number becomes imaginary number. Therefore, we can define a complex number as, complex number is defined as the combination of real number and imaginary number. Here x can be expressed as Rez is equal to x. Rez means x is the real part of this complex number, and Im of z is equal to y. That means what? Im represents imaginary part, y is the imaginary part of the complex number z. Okay. Now we are going to see the modulus of complex number. Modulus of complex number, before obtain the modulus of complex number or before define the complex number, again consider the complex number z is equal to x plus iy. If this is the complex number in which x is the real part and iy is imaginary part, then its complex conjugate is z bar is equal to x minus iy. What I say? If z is a complex number x plus iy, then its complex conjugate is x minus iy. When we take the product of these two, that means z into z bar is equal to x plus iy into x minus iy. Now after solving this, we will get x into x, x square, x into minus iy, minus ixy, plus iy into x, that is ixy, and this term into this term, that is minus I square y square. Minus x minus ixy and plus ixy get cancelled with each other. After cancelling this term, we will get x square minus I square y square. Note that value of I square is minus 1. After introducing this value, we will get z into z bar is equal to x square plus y square. We consider z is a complex number and z bar is complex conjugate of complex number. Product of these two terms, we will get the positive number. This term this product z bar is called modulus of complex number or mod of complex number, and it is represented by mod of z square, modulus of z square or mod of z square. If mod of z square is equal to x square plus y square, then mod of z or modulus of z is nothing but root of x square plus y square, and this term gives, or this equation gives, the modulus of complex number. In next lecture we will see the algebra of complex number. Okay, we shall stop here. Have a good day.